What is up, dudes, dudettes, and dudes who defy description? And a warm welcome once again to Awesome Fun in Minecraft with me, Oz. That's right, now we're here in front of Ep07 and the Ghostbusters firehouse that we completed in the last episode. What's this llama doing? Definitely that is very strange behavior. Good call, Wandering Trader, in bringing it to be investigated by the Ghostbusters, because it is definitely up to something weird. But we're not doing Ghostbustery stuff today. No, it's time for a new build that we're doing there, just past the Zero Tick farm. You heard very quickly screaming in the background. We're coming over to this place here for our newest build. Now you might think, what is this strange place that's got a little bit of a fence around it? This is going to be our 50s style drive-in movie theater. That is the plan. It's our drive-in movie theater, and that's why I was saying that we're going to have a use for our Ecto-1 car again. We're going to have another copy of it sitting here at the drive-in, but you can see that initially I've sort of landscaped the terrain and cleared out the area required. I have also began preparing the fence. This is the kind of fence design that we're going to be going for all the way around there, and I've laid the structure for that out there. And then my other plan is to, of course, in the back area here, have a big movie screen for our cars to drive in to watch the movies. Lots of cars here, particularly convertibles, all parked out here with little speakers next to them to hear the movie. Then down at the very entrance, my plan is to build a sort of 50s style diner, drive-in diner, drive-up diner, drive-through diner. If it's got drive in it, we're going to have it. And the diner's going to be here where the vehicles drive in. They can grab some snacks before they come to watch the film. And on top of that, we're going to have a big sign for the movie theater with a place to put up the movies that are showing. So that's my plan today. It's a pretty big build. I've got a good idea in my head, and from looking at some pictures online of what I want this place to look like. So I guess the first thing that a movie theater needs is a movie screen. So let's hit the time lapse and get building. Done. One giant screen in super fast time. I think that was only about 10 seconds that took to build in time lapse. So our next thing to do, now that we've got a great screen that glows beautifully white for us to watch the movie, it's time to do a bit of planning for the main building in here, the drive-in diner. And for that, what I would like to do is basically get my center line worked out. So this is the very center of our screen. You can saw at the end of the time lapse I had to fix it up because I'd put the center strut in the wrong place. But I want to use this scaffolding to create a nice center line all the way from the screen right the way through to the back. Awesome. So now I know where the center is. Whoa, that looks buggy and horrible from here, the screen. What are you playing, the film from The Ring? That's terrifying until you get to about here, and then it renders for 7 days. 7 days. Okay, that's kind of a, we're going to call that a feature rather than a bug. So let's also here plan a few vehicles. I'd say we want the first car to start about here so they can still see the full screen. And that's our planned vehicle area planned out. So basically everything you see here that's the 4, right? 4, these are all going to be cars that are this wide and this long, take up this much space, and this bit in between is going to be like a little speaker bit that sits next to the car. Like they used to have these kind of speakers that you could clip off of a stand and I think clip them onto the window of your car. So we're going to make the Minecraft version of that. So that means we'll basically have 4 cars in each row, going back for 3 rows here, and we can start planning out the building that will go in around this area here, and then whatever space we've got left we can plan some more vehicles in that area too. So our next step is to now design and add in the diner style entrance building. So I think this is definitely going to warrant another time lapse. Okay, so the time lapse both worked and didn't work. It basically crashed and I lost half of what I did there. So you saw most of what we did there, which was build the main structure area here for the sort of cafe slash snack area when you first arrive at the drive-in. This exit way, a similar entrance way around on the other side, and the building itself. But you'll notice on top there is something that the time lapse missed. Oh yes, the Starlight Drive-In sign, which is quite sad because that would have probably been the most fun part of the time-lapse to watch. I'm gutted that it crashed, but this is the trouble with replay. Sometimes it does crash. So there's our sign you see, Starlight Drive-In. Double-sided, of course, so that no matter where you're approaching from, you can see it. And that is our sign. So the next thing that we have to do is we want to add in a now showing board, and I have pre-collected banners. I've created them in every letter of the alphabet, got my loom so I can make up copies. This is my master set of alphabets that we can use to create a now showing board, hopefully somewhere around here. I'm going to play around, see where it fits in well, have the same thing on the other side, and that way we can put up different movies that are showing so people know what's on at the Starlight Drive-In. Oh yeah, something a little bit like this, perhaps. But obviously a little bit neater and require a little bit of modification to the building as well. But yeah, something like this. And then we can put the film titles underneath. And we can have one of these on both sides. So let's see if Replay Mod's gonna be kind and give us a little time lapse. And now the entranceway diner is starting to look super awesome. Showing on this side, The Evil Dead, and on this side, Star Wars. Double feature. Oh yeah, that's a double feature I'd love to go and see. Now, I think we just have some finishing touches to begin to add around here. Now, this is one of the things I want to add. This is like a little speaker system. That is how you hear the audio from the film when you're sitting here in your vehicle. There, so we need to add that to each of the vehicle bays, and that just consists of essentially a stone brick wall and a blast furnace, which really looks very speaker like, I must say. So it's on this side, 1 2 3 on the fourth. Let's place the wall there and the speaker there, just like that. So we've got to do that for each of our car poddy areas. The other thing I'd like to do is complete the fence. Now, all the fences is basically just sections 7 blocks long with 5 gap in between that we just fill up with iron bars, and then we put these levers on the top as well. So I'm going to fill in that section too. The other semi-big task that I decided as well is I think I'd like to fill this whole place in with light grey concrete, just like you're seeing here and here. I think that would look really nice, with patches where maybe you still see the grass and it's overgrown in a few places. So there's that, and then the last thing I have to do after that is add some fine details to the cafe snack bar area. Some stools perhaps, some workstations in here where we can be cooking up things in the kitchen, popcorn, hot dogs, nachos, those kind of things. Making myself hungry. So those are the things I've got to do. So I'm going to go and do all those little small tasks, and we've had quite a lot of time lapses this video, so I'm just going to bring you back once I've done these things and give you a little tour around of the Starlight Drive-In. Ooh, coming together beautiful. Okay, now I know I said I wasn't going to do a time-lapse, but God, I love them so much that I just had to do another one. So I hope you enjoyed that little one there. And now I'm going to give you the drive-in tour. Oh yes, but I don't have a vehicle, so I'm here on my horse, which you can see is my friend, Horseface. Yes. So we're going to do the drive-in horse style. Oh yeah. So here we... Oh, I thought it was a creeper, but it's just a fox in there. So this is the entrance that we come up to here. Now I will obviously need to connect this. I still don't know if I'm going to keep this design for my roads, but I'm going to connect this up to the rest of my area over here. That's got to be done. But we ride in here and we see the now showing Evil Dead under the entranceway there. Now I added in stuff like this to look like mud, maybe from left by vehicles, as well as towards some of the edges, basically making some of the grassland reclaim through the fences as if it's been allowed to grow up at the edges where this area is not particularly used. So once you ride into the drive-in, we'll jump off. This is the cafe / snack area. These are, I don't know if these are stools or if they're tables. They're whatever you think is best, but I think they look cool the way they are. We've also got our employees here in the red, white and black outfit that goes on with the pillager heads, and this is using the armor stand mod, which of course I will leave a link to in the thing below. Well, it's a data pack really, but customizable armor stands that lets you do things like make this is supposed to be popcorn 3D along with a smoking kind of popcorn cooker there. And here we've got, these are soda streams with all the sodas there, so you can get soda and popcorn. And there's like their kind of mascot, it was going to be a cheerleading zombie, but it's a popcorn loving zombie now. So we've got these three fellas are all around here. One of them, this one kind of, I don't know if this one's using a till or what this one's doing. I think this one's like using a tablet or taking an order. There's going to be a tray, but I think it looks more like it's looking at some kind of screen. But it looks cool anyway. Then around this side, this guy's offering up some popcorn. Then we're going to have someone here who's he's waving the soda to the person there. And we've got this big tire mark here because I figured that people would be like speeding out fast when they're coming to the exit, which of course is Star Wars. And I'm going to put a vehicle in here of some kind, so as if this guy's going, hey, you forgot your soda, you're in such a hurry. So this is our cafe area now complete, and I think it looks wicked. I'm really happy with it. Then up here as well, we also snuck in a sneaky projector up there that is projecting the movie onto the screen, and I increased the height of the speakers for the vehicles because I moved our spare Ecto-1 in here to be our first vehicle in here. So Ecto-1 is indeed moved in, but I figured that it was a bit lower, just a bit higher puts it in line, hopefully with pretty much all of our vehicles. So too high was for the best. And as you saw in the time lapse, we added in some trees and some other stuff at the back here just to make it a bit nicer to look at, have it a bit as if this is growing in, because no one really goes to that particular area at all. So we've got our horse. I'm a bit sad because I thought that horses could be tied to these walls. So I was going to leave this horse here as one of the vehicles, but I guess Horseface, you can just sort of hang in this area for the moment until we figure out a solution. Is that a deal? You happy with that? So there is our Starlight Drive-In complete. The only thing it's missing, if you can see over here, other than the Ghostbusters car and our little horse face over there, who's cruising about in the middle in their awesome purple armor, we've got to add some vehicles, and that's what we're going to be doing in our next episode, designing and coming up with a bunch of vehicles, mainly convertibles, 50s style, Cadillac style vehicles, and we're going to fill this place out with a bunch of vehicles, and we're going to do some tutorialing on that, which is going to be awesome fun. So I hope you enjoyed the building of the Starlight Drive-In, the awesome little cafe inside, our signs on the outside, lots of fun little details, and this was a total blast to make. So if you enjoyed yourself, don't forget to do all the YouTubey things, but most of all, thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. So dudes, dudettes, and dudes who defy description, goodbye, and I'll see you next time for some more awesome fun in Minecraft. Oh yeah.